I've done a lot of random MMO-style side quests since last time, and I'm a lot more prepared for everything that's going to be coming in this game. I can only hope, especially because I stole Fancy Dan 2's equipment, so I'm no longer using the rusted sword and shield that I started out the first episode with. However, I did accidentally do a little bit of the story stuff, so let's start out with Alison Markley talking to me in town.
Ah, the venerable Arisen returns. Are you come to lead the pawns in a quest to slay the dragon? Those equivocal husks. Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon. Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live. Ours is a weak, fragile world, and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
If you don't understand the Alison Markley reference, you should have watched Betrayer. It's a rich mythos on this channel when you look at every one of the games that I play. Anyway, the other thing, though, and probably the more important one, is that after talking to Mercedes in the encampment here, I did start up an entire sequence that was a lot more important than I thought it would be.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men. I've heard talk of the Arisen. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are... I cannot call them into this world as you do, though. What manner of magic? Well, the dragon is come. I'll welcome any help. Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? As you will.
So, the Hydra, yeah, I didn't really understand what to do, so let's just skip right to the point where I beat it, because you only need to hit it in the head once. Fun stuff, fun stuff.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For true? Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these hands to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real title.
Anyway, and the head is right up here. Right up here, right now. Just kind of sitting on the ground. As for every other one of the side quests, I don't really think they're super relevant right now. Did some escort missions, did some, I don't know, just random collection stuff. But if they do happen to show up a little bit later in the story, I do have them saved. In the meantime, let's talk to Mercedes.
I cannot say what the past may hold. It will be slow going.
Let's do it.
We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then,
Oh. Oh, it's another escort mission. A lot of escort missions in this game, I'm noticing. But yeah, another thing you might have noticed is that, yes, I have messed around with an awful lot of the settings as of now. So, number one, we got pawn subtitles and chatter back on. People wanted to see it, and they told me that it's very important for the immersion of the... I'll put it on. Unless people really, really don't like it, I guess we're going to keep it on for right now. Cinematic camera, now off. No more weird slowdown stuff going on. I'm also got rid of what the... oh yeah, there is a frame rate slide, or an FOV slider in this game. So I've cranked that up to maximum, and brightness is also a lot higher because it gets real dark in the game. I've noticed that especially as it's gone to night now. So hopefully that's going to make it a little bit less cramped and full of a lot of HUD elements all the time. All right. Get to it already. Oh, there's also a lot more stuff on the board here to do, which I'll do later. Whatever, we don't really need to do it. Oh, right. Trying to remember where exactly. It doesn't really show me on the map now, does it? I guess here, right? This would be the exit to the capital or something, as far as I know. Oh, but let me tell you, after that first episode, after I've had a little bit of time to reflect on that first episode, I think I get it a little bit more. It is still weird though. Like that entire first section, I am fairly certain that entire first section was just the all right, where am I going here? I'm fairly certain that entire first section was just the E3 like demo for it that they put at the start of the game, because that would explain a lot of the redundant tutorials and the way that it didn't really fit in with much of anything else. Maybe there was like some sort of executive mandate. No, you made this. You gotta put it in the game somewhere, because it really does. I'm sure that sometime later, especially seeing the Alison Markley thing, that it's probably going to be, yes, it's cycles of death and rebirth, etc., and so on. Common theme in a lot of games I've played, and it'll continue to be a common theme as long as... Oh, those are guards. It will continue to be a common theme in games as long as FromSoft continues making stuff. Oh, that guy's got a big sword. But anyway. But as a gameplay section, it was still weird. It was weird, right? I think I kind of... So let's just say that we can safely ignore that bit. The other thing, though, of course, is still... Well, the whole pawn system, it feels like the pawn system should be the entire crux of the game, right? Because, yeah, we got the entire thing with, like, dragon stealing my heart and whatnot, and that's sort of the basic premise of the game. But at the same time, too, it also is, like... Then then a guy drops out of the sky, and the dude standing next to you is just like, oh yeah, that's the meat robots. We just got meat robots around here, and they do whatever you say. It's pretty cool. Nobody knows where they come from. Anyway, you can command them now. and I'm just sitting here thinking, it's like, okay, dragon, yeah. What's up with the pawns? Also, it was done in just the most sloppy, haphazard way. Just guy drops out of the sky. Oh, here, let me give you the design document. Just short description of what a pawn is. All right, where am I going here? Oh, it's actually way far up. Taking care of some of these. Hey, wolves, hunting packs, etc. Arisen. They're also weak to fire. Yeah, one of the things I've noticed as I've turned back on the pawn chatter is that, man, they non-stop talk during fights. Okay, come on. 'Tis weak to fire, after all. But yeah, after everything that I was just talking about there, it does seem like, aside from that, yeah, we're firmly into AAA open world type of game territory. There's your crafting system, there's your quests, etc., and so on. The dragon stealing the heart's still kind of weird, but that's not too much out of line for any other one of these type of games that I've played. It's just the pawn system is so bizarre. And the way that that's just kind of, it's a background element of this world. is something that I am still trying to wrap my head around.
No, they hold
Really
the
do hate
advantage.
fire. Anyway, yeah, I've also cranked up the volume an awful lot. This game is a lot quieter than other games that I played on the channel. I'll say that. Usually I have to set it to like pretty low volume and then do some micro adjustments in post, and this still turns out too quiet. What can I say? I'm not a professionally trained video editor.
You made it. Good.
Yep,
We
it's
make
me.
for the capital, men.
You made it. You fought a couple bandits on their way here.
Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. But fear not.
I wonder
We
if
walk with
the
Arisen,
entire thing
slayer of
with
hydras.
the pawn system is going to play into the dragon storyline, because right now it just seems like it's there's so little pomp and circumstance for having meat robots, for just having like these meat puppet automatons walking around, and it's just a normal thing. It's just a normal thing that happens like that, you know?
Castle, perhaps. Protect the cart.
Also the grab system. There is still no justification as to why you can... You guys get stuck? What? Seriously? Alright, well, okay. Now we have a justification for the grab system. I guess. But still, it's... The fact that you can just... I'm used to being able to, say, attack NPCs and whatnot in games, but to be able to just grab onto them... Oh, it was waiting for me to go forward. Whatever. But the grabbing thing is so... It feels so deliberate, and the way that you can just do it immediately and nobody says anything about it is so bizarre to me. There's a few things like this that I just don't... Like, what can I even say here?
Goblins come. Goblin.
Oh no, goblins.
Even goblins can be a threat.
All right.
Walk the roads openly. Take no chances,
So
men.
far, yeah, there's... I mean, yes, you can grab enemies, but there's no reason why you can grab NPCs as of just yet. And it's so weird. Like, a lot of stuff in this game. A lot of the stuff in this game so far has been just really haphazardly and weirdly done. And I think that's what adds to the like surreal and confusing nature of it.
Watch both ground and sky
Yep.
for threats.
So, you know,
Leave it to me.
like, why do I need to do this? Why should I be able to do that?
Hand me the means to shoot it down.
But anyway,
We can.
of the many tutorials, it's just like there was like nonstop for the first episode. Did not really get much of didn't get no explanation as to why you would want to throw NPCs. You got a good reason as to why you wouldn't want to, because people don't like it, but no reason as to why you what?
Blaze.
Huh? Oh, I fell asleep. Okay.
Here.
Was it? I did.
Cannot
Yeah.
allow it blight. Fire.
Yeah, you got plenty of reasons as to why you wouldn't want to throw around NPCs, because people don't like it, and there's like this whole affinity system that I have yet to even look at. AAA games, etc. But yeah, no reason as to why you would want to throw NPCs, and why they give you the ability to do that immediately. Well, anyway, it sets it up for a very surreal experience. Certainly. Between the pawns and the throwing.
Flames caress. I've learned.
But yeah, I also did get my heart stolen by a dragon. That's also a thing too. Well, let's go, guys.
Pass is treacherous, master. Watch it.
Also, surprisingly little times that I've been able to climb around on enemies and make that like a meaningful type of thing. Got the chimera immediately and the one thing, but sort of hoping that we get some real cool Shadow of the Colossus style fights coming up here soon enough. Yeah. Wonder how large enemies need to be for it to be able to be
Oh, you're right, master.
something that you can climb around on. Are you all right, Master? I mean, you should know. You are me.
A bird, perhaps.
We are the same.
Hates
I love the fact that my pawn is just me. It's just me. It's also me. It's like that one scene from The Matrix.
Steal upon
or that one scene from Being John Malkovich. You know what? I want to reference John Malkovich instead. You know the one. You saw it. You saw that movie, I assume. You guys saw Being John Malkovich, right? And if not, you should have. Talking about like weird, surreal movies. With a extreme... Oh, wolves, they do hunt in packs, and they are afraid of fire.
Stay vigilant.
All right. Turn up the voices, and I don't know if that was a good... like, it's good for cutscenes. I don't know if that's good for the pawn chatter. Oh, nice. Poggers. I've just replaced everything, every piece of my vocabulary that is good with Poggers at this point in time, haven't I? And if it's really good, then it's double plus Poggers. This is a type of new speak that I've been working on, and I think it's really going to take off. Anyway. So, is it going to be a lot of escort missions in this game? Also, I'll tell you right now, a lot of the combat, just kind of mash and light attack over and over. I think you can use heavy attacks to break through armor, but I haven't really had that be a thing just yet. I've upgraded I've upgraded a little bit of the... Take oil? Yeah, sure. Oh, well, if I could. Yeah, I've had a little bit of like upgrades in terms of movesets and everything, but you know, one of the things I can do now is and then wait, and then can do that big slam attack, which is kind of cool. But so far, yeah, just kind of mash and attack is doing okay. I'm certainly not going to be playing on hard mode, but kind of curious as to what it's like at higher levels in terms of combat. I do already feel like this weapon is doing a lot better than the rusty sword. I'm glad that I didn't even really think about that until I was just about to start up the episode. That it's just like, wait a second. Because I wanted to start, standing next to my my weird clone character that's not a clone, but in fact a meat puppet automaton. Then I'm just like, hey, wait a second, he's got better equipment than I do. Now that I'm taking a look at this, it's like he doesn't have a half-rotted away shield and sword. Anyway, Fallen Rocks. Well, what do you want me to do? Just go punch him? This isn't Resident Evil 5. The path diverges. Let's go over to the house. House seems cool. I'm always down with checking out random establishments on top of... Oh yeah, there's even dudes in here.
A cloud of unease hangs over the land these days.
Uh-huh. And...
Cloud of unease hangs out. Let's have a look.
Okay, it's just two people that say the exact same thing. This is extremely suspicious, but at the same time, well, I'm paid to escort stuff. Wait. Oh. More birds. Yeah.
Behind us! Stand clear! Fall beast!
Can't climb up on as many things as I want to. Should probably go back with the whole group and everything.
We're exposed here.
Did you guys just punch that boulder? Okay. Sure. I don't have ranged attacks, so I guess that guy's gonna die now. Oh, okay. Rook has. So apparently there is an entire system where you can rent out your pawn. I guess that's how you would put it. You can rent out your pawn to characters, and you get like meta currency, rift crystals or something. You can use that on getting cool stuff, but as of just yet, I think I do need to actually turn on online mode if you're in an impasse. And yeah. Maybe I'm going to end up turning off the tutorial stuff, but we're still early enough in the game that I feel like I can use it. Potentially. Sort of hard to say, really. So, how's it going?
The shadows oft hold monsters. The shadows oft hold monsters.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Keep an eye turned to the shadows.
Yeah, no, I got it. I got it, everybody. Remember, I've been told explicitly that the pawn chatter is an important part for gaining affinity, good actual affinity, not like the in-game stat with your pawn members. You know, making it really feel like you're in a group and whatever. They're weak to fire. They're weak to fire. They're weak to fire. They're weak to fire. Anyway. It's a good thing the Rook has the ability to give me fire buff, because that's been pretty useful so far. I'm wondering what exactly that power glow was originally. And now it's just like, no, it's just with the buddy system, you just constantly have a... No, what? All right. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. So... and then the wolves come. As I'm sleeping on the job. Okay. At this point in time, I probably should have stuff to cure that, but I don't know, man. Whatever. Game's not hard enough yet. Poggers. I said it again. My brain has just been infected with terrible Twitch lingo. That's how it works, though.
I shall restore your health.
Can I take that sword? It's got a skull on it. That probably gives some sort of bonus, right?
It is treacherously steeped.
Man, this thing is not looking too hot. But, it's fine. This is the world's largest louse.
What sort of place is Grand Sword?
Yeah, this is much better. I'm guessing that it's probably the big hub town. As of just yet, I don't even have the ability to buy... There's no stores. There's no ability to buy weapons or equipment. That's why I had to steal it from my clone. Oh. Goblins. She don't like goblins. Alright. Yeah, just look at that. Going right through him. So apparently the...
Stay calm. There must be aught here that will open the gates.
What is up? Aught is like the generic word they use for everything in this world. It's sort of weird. Because I feel like they don't really say, you know, other... Oh. I feel like they don't really say... There's not like other lingo being used. Okay, those for all of the side quests and everything that I've done, I've gotten like 100 rift crystals. Well, no, I got like 35 rift crystals, and now just going through this this escort mission, I've gotten over 300 or something. Don't worry, guys, I got it. I see. It's a lever.
Goblins ill like fire.
That was that entire cutscene was necessary. Get him! He keeps saying poggers. All right. Cool. I do believe that I have the ability to hit them with fire. Man, my Beast of Burden, whatever the hell this thing is not doing too great. A triumph here.
We're not far now, men.
Come on. This is a not ideal place to be attacking stuff in, right?
Tis a troubling foe.
Okay, you know, I'm just gonna run ahead at this point in time. Take out these guys before they even become an issue. Do like having the higher FOV. And this was one of the reasons why I wanted to play Horizon Zero Dawn on PC as well. Because you could just get that much more out of there. But fortunately, that one did not run on my PC at all.
Canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. Best be careful.
The AI in this game is magical, isn't it? These guys, don't worry. If there's any goblins that are going to be attacking, they'll get them immediately. They'll see them coming from a mile away, in any direction.
Leave it to me.
I'm just going to run ahead and start attacking everything that's going to be coming up here. Maybe I should have taken the notice board stuff. It does seem like a lot of them are just kill X enemy, and as of right now, I'm doing a lot. I was thinking, I'll be honest, when they said, hey, take a cart over to this area, I really thought that it was going to be, okay, we're going to fast travel directly over to the place. No such luck. Instead, we go through Goblin Country. All right.
I shall restore your health.
Can we heal this thing even a little bit? I don't know what it means if I fail this quest, but I feel like it's going to be bad. Like, I'm not going to like it.
Grand Soren is in sight.
Yeah, obviously.
We are nearly there, men. Now march.
Hurry it up. This thing only has like 1 hit point left. Oh my god, do I just need to go like run? Oh yeah, and range characters are not going to be great for things that barely have any health left. Alright. Boy, I hope that as soon as I get here I can finally go and get like some proper equipment. Cause it's been a while. I'm just saying. Ranzus herb. Yep. Haven't even really taken a look at my stuff here, but you do have like the combined menu is not great. I'm gonna be honest here. Gotta go in for like each individual. Maybe it's just something that I haven't found yet. I'll have to go look around to see if there's a better way to end up doing that. Because I cannot believe that you need to go into the inventory and select combine on every individual item every time you want to create something. Gotta start getting rid of some of the junk that I've been carrying around too, because as of right now, it is actually starting to weigh me down and everything. Hey, what if we just switched out the one that we got going here for like this thing?
Fell an ox, and we'll have ample store of meat for an emergency.
Okay. I guess they're ox. They're aughts.
Leave it to me.
The in the parlance of this world. Yep. Mm-hmm. Heal me up a little bit. I don't know if I don't think that like your non-main pawn can level up or something. So I might have to switch out Rook for somebody else soon enough. Because there's an entire galaxy of these guys, even if you're not online. But you know, as of right now, the buffing and the health has still been nice. So if things start to get rough at all, that's when I'll do things. Can I just run up here? Okay, something I didn't even consider trying.
Between his duties as sovereign and the worm hunt,
Shall we enter? I'd love to, but I do think that I actually need to have these guys, you know, get over here as well. I don't know. I don't know if this is the sort of game that it's like I'm gonna fail this if I don't have them close enough when I activate going into the capital. I want to get my glory, and obviously that's how you continue the whole main quest. And I'm on a quest for glory. Probably don't want to fall down there. That would be bad as well. So, what's the other, what's the other stuff on the map that's like telling me there's a quest or something over here? I think that's where it starts, right? Starts at purple, ends at orange. Mm-hmm. Got my heart eaten by a dragon, guys. Did you know that? Pretty cool, huh? Let me control the meat puppets that are just kind of like around here. Usually they just spend their time singing about plateaus. Ah, here we go.
We've
Okay.
arrived. Well done, men. A Hydra's head is a fine prize. His Grace will be pleased with the Corps' work. Walk proud.
Yeah, the Corps' work. Not my work of hitting a Hydra once after trying to take down its health bar in the more traditional fashion. As the Dragon's Bane? That's great. We could use one of those.
Rest up, men.
This way.
That was worth a cutscene. I mean, a loading screen.
To offer my report to His Grace. I'll have word sent for you, friend. Pray, sojourn in the capital a while. To the castle, men! Step lively!
Oh, yeah. It's just what I think every single time it zooms in on my character's face.
Fortune
'Cause
smiles
it's just
upon me.
the silent
Well
protagonist
met,
thing
sir, he
is
said.
weird when you have like long cutscenes to show your character not reacting to stuff. I mean, I know that yes, you're supposed to be seeing a Mason in the background, but that's hardly the first time I've seen it through all the cutscenes I've been doing.
If it please you. Now you're come to the capital a conquering hero, you'll be needing aught to do, eh? My word to you, begin with the pawns. Inquire about them here in Grand
I like the ones I got right now.
Their kinds
One of them is me.
into the fate of the Arisen. If you know your destiny, go them.
Well, if I had more personality.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
Cool.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
Take on some quests and explore the city. Well, let's at least explore the city. I don't know if I really want to take on a whole bunch of quests right now unless I... Maybe I'll just like do this one.
The road is closed till it's been sorted. Have patience. It won't be long.
Okay, this is not a quest. This is just... can't go over in this direction just yet. Okay. So I guess this is going to be the major hub of the game, period. That's at least what I'm getting right now. All right, here, let's do a quest. What do you got?
You seem the type unlike to judge a man by his mien alone. I would ask you a favor, sir, if it please you. A wise choice. I warrant you'll be eager to hear what I have to say. I have long searched for a certain tome. Salomet's Grimoire. 'Tis said its pages hold the power to grant the reader command of grand arcane magics.
Well, I mean, I could probably use that, but as of right now, casting sword on enemies is working out pretty well.
The book itself is ensorcelled, you see. Even a novice is as a grand wizard with that grimoire in hand.
And you want me to give this to you, a man I've just met?
I would ask you to seek it out and bring it to me, sir.
Yeah. Where do you find it?
Recompense? Pray, let us speak of such things once you have found the book.
Yeah, recompense. Sure. I mean, I'll definitely be getting a big reward, I'm sure, from this guy who I'm never going to see after I find that tome again. Okay, sure. Guess look around for anybody that has something to say about that. Nobody's going to miss this. It's a town. If your town is an intricate maze of passages, you did it wrong. You made a bad town. Ooh. Okay. Oh. All right. So special stuff.
You've good eyes.
Special items.
Clear. Truth, most folk I see are too.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sure you'll find all you need.
Fairy stone. All right. Got it. Yeah, so Gran Soren Galbraith is The Black Alley. Or Black Abbey. I do know that I need to go to the Black Abbey. That's but I got a quest to go kill a bunch of undead monsters over there. Uh-huh. Why would I want any of these? Surely it must have some sort of use. Okay. Yeah. What? It's gotta do something special. So there's still like one of them. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna need like 3 to complete some sort of quest later on or something. Because as far as I know, you just kind of run up. It's not really important to. Jesus, these things are expensive. You know, it's not really important to say try to. What does this thing look like? Okay, well, it's not very important to try and I don't know, revive characters as of right now. Is there anything that I can use? Okay, yeah, yes, but I don't have the money for it. And they look pretty fancy. I'm guessing these are probably the forgery stuff that they were talking about. Just looking at how this works right now. And that's pretty much everything that I'm going to be using. Oh, wow. Fancy. There's nothing I can afford here. Everything is way too expensive. However, I probably only have like limited use yeah, baby, perfect. That's what I want. Anyway, everything here is way too expensive. Oh, no, not everything. Now let's take a look at like it's pretty minimal. This one gives me +5 strength. How much strength do I have right now? Maybe I'll end up buying that if that's like a decent amount. Wow. Okay. Well, if I want to go look like a jabroni, I guess I can go put on the demon armor. If I get the money for it, that is. Doesn't look great without the rest of the set, right? The Graves of Heresy. These graves have committed great heresy against the king and its kingdom. Worm Hunt Mantle sounds like something that could be useful. Looks cool. Yeah, but these are all like fake. They're all fake. That's kind of the entire point.
Boy there. Quite the pretty little item you have there, friend. Why not leave it with me a while? I'll craft you
to craft a forgery of this piece of meat or an apple that I picked up off the ground. Recover a bit health. Yeah, okay. I have so many lanterns. I should sell some of these lanterns. Where did I even get all of these things? Where did I even get these things? I'm guessing that's... They kept telling me about these bitter black isle. Like, if I go back to the original town that I started... If I go back to the original town that I started, that you know, is... At night, I can apparently go to Bitter Black Isle, which seems like a DLC. That seems like a DLC that, you know, if I go over there, then I'm probably not going to have a good time since I'll take a guess and say that it is probably far outside of my level right now. I'll continue running around this area. Hey, you sound like somebody who probably knows something about it.
No use struggling.
I keep continuously forgetting what the interact button is and what the attack button is. Okay, well... okay, this is an adventure. Think of it like that.
Do as you're told in a bit of coy, of no love.
Time to bribe. Well, it's an important lesson that I should really remember what... cool. Do I have to go re-equip up everything again? Because, seriously, guys. No, I think... No. I think I have everything again. No, I definitely don't have everything again. All right. You can't equip stuff from the menu because this game is made in a very weird way that I do not understand. Set of prisoners' rags. Wow, see? That was worth it. 5,000 gold or whatever for an entirely new set of equipment. Cool and nice. Totally worthwhile. Debilitation. Why not? I got nothing else to do with it.
What is it?
Okay. The hub, but it's sort of a limited version of the hub.
Unwanted possessions and other refuse. I had hoped, perhaps, to find.
Okay, I mean, I looked at the rare equipment dealer, which I guess those aren't forgeries. Those are just rare pieces of equipment. If there was somebody that was going to, tell me where I need to go find stuff, I would say that it's probably that. I'm guessing that I probably don't want to throw, you know, considering it right now, I probably don't want to throw any enemy around here.
They call him the Elysian.
Where do you find him?
Well, keep the man in mind.
Nothing.
Up to the bone.
It's finally nice to be playing Skyrim, right? You know, I've always wondered about what that game was like. Okay, anyway. Actually, this game's more like just give me everything. This game's more like Oblivion, if anything. This has far more of a Tamriel, Lord of the Rings style to it, right?
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
Says the guy who, again, has more personality than my character has ever shown, aside from just like a vapid expression on after every cutscene or completed mission so far. Oh, okay. This is actually what I'm looking for.
Those magic tomes are oft forgeries. Else stone. Oi, there's a notion. Why not ask a thing?
Well, where do you find one of those?
Like to have it, then honest. Take all the time you like.
Okay, I can also buy stuff. All right. Buy a lot of these if I want to. And I think these are to recover health, so I'm going to do that. And then I know I can create these things myself, but at this point in the game, I'm sure a bunch of... All right. I'm sure a bunch of the... Never going to need to use this one as a silent protagonist. Anyway. Yeah, the small ones are going to work just fine. All right. I don't know how things perish. I haven't seen perishables in this game just yet. I will sell stuff later off screen here. Explore the thieves, then. Now, where's the thieves, then? Okay, you know what? Forget about the whole bandits cave thing. I wandered all around the map, even fought a cyclops. Oh, jiggly thighs. He's mad with rage. Well, anyway, I do need to do this for one of the quests, so, there you go. I wonder if we got, like, phase changes or something now. I mean, I guess you just find these guys around. I don't know. It's going to Dark Souls it here in the meantime. Although, since I can't roll, instead what we're going to do is jump. Seems to cancel animations on stuff well enough. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to come back when I actually finish this here. Wow, that took like literally 10 minutes to do. Anyway. Okay, we're good. I guess that was considered an ambush. I don't know if I would necessarily consider that an ambush. Got anything cool here? Well, anyway, back to the mission. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. But instead, I think what I'm going to do is we're at the end here. We're going to go continue on with the main quest after I got clearly a bunch of upgraded equipment for my character. I think that's the only way you can possibly put that. All right, I can change vocation. That's kind of fun. Can attack near and far. That's... I mean, I'm already like rank 5 in this, but good to know for the future. perhaps.
Have your pick. Come again soon.
There is no way. I'm playing this with a controller right now. There's no way I'm going to go and try to switch into a ranged class. Did you see Horizon? Did you see Horizon? All right, so what's the one I'm actually looking for now? Yeah, here we go. It was this one, right? Yeah, knowledge of the Pawn Legion, etc., and so on. It's just over here. Yeah, that's a lot easier than trying to figure out wherever that like thieves whatever is. So what's going on over in the Pawns Guild? Surely they're going to be impressed by my very high defense shoes. Didn't come with pants, just came with shoes.
State your business. The Pawn Guild, is it? All right, through here and to the left. Just don't make a nuisance of yourself, eh?
All right, cool. So I guess that was the only thing preventing me from going in here.
Tis a gathering place for my kind.
Oh yeah, also Rook died. I didn't even mention that, but yeah, I'll have to go grab him back from the nearest stone that talks to me. So what's the specific area that I want to get to in here? Doesn't say. Oh. Well, I guess behind me then it looks like. All right, good to know. I guess actually it was actually a lot closer to the entrance than I assumed. But still got to go get over here. Myrmidon.
So this is the Pawn Guild.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can go and get Rook back right now, or somebody else.
Welcome, Arisen.
That's also entirely
We have
possible
awaited
too.
your coming. This pawn is called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild. The guild serves as a place of rest for pawns, and as the gate to the Everfall. The Everfall lies beneath Gran Soren. 'Tis a place of great importance to our kind.
This game is about fighting a dragon, and I just don't. Did they think that the pawn stuff wasn't going to be interesting enough, so they had to put in like a dragon, and then it's just like, okay, now we're going to get into the weird meat puppet stuff.
But for now, let us rejoice in the coming of the Arisen, the light that guides the Legion.
All right, well, no, that's not what we're doing right now. What we're going to do right now is you're going to give me a quest.
The road as you must be, but I fear trouble brews. I would beg your assistance in this matter, Arisen.
Yes.
You have my thanks. Beyond lies the Everfall, an ancient place.
Oh, it's just right here. You know, when you were talking about that, I thought it was going to be something a little bit more grand than, yeah, this is just under the building.
We pawns have long served as keepers of the entrance to this place. But since the dragon's coming, a strange aura has filled the Everfall. A presence.
Ghosts?
If it be some omen of evil to come, we cannot allow it to go unchecked. I ask that you seek out the cause of the change, or some proof of what's happened.
I'll probably end up getting both.
The Everfall is a place unique unto itself. This is not a simple task.
It's a dungeon, got it.
Nor a favor I ask lightly. Which is why I ask you, Arisen. Please, lend us your aid.
All right, cool, let's go. I mean, I still don't have an upgrade to my weapon, but hey, all I need is like 300,000 golds, which, to be honest, I was getting kind of close to getting after selling everything that I had. Yeah, it's a dungeon. It's like, oh, it's unlike any other. It's a dungeon. Yeah, it's kind of surprising that everybody's living up on the surface when they got this sort of stuff right below them. Oh, and I also used up all of my stamina items just kind of running around on the world map. Well, at least they kept herbs around here. Do you mind? Stupid bats. I do believe that I get. I do believe that I have a quest to kill a bunch of bats. So I guess this is good for that.
We may be within Gran Soren's gates. This place holds monsters just the same.
And look, Zambos. Zomverts all around here. I can't even believe it. Also, wow, they take a beating. don't they? I'm guessing they probably expected me to do a whole lot more type of, leveling up before this. Or maybe like Rook and his whole ability to give me fire sword would probably do pretty good against these guys. Because I'm going to take a guess right now. Probably going to be weak to fire. Can I like take these guys' armor? Here, how about this? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Well, we can't get rid of them. Yeah, come on. I don't know what causes, what lets you be able to hold on to dudes, but I'm betting it's probably being lying on. Dude, they row in packs? What? I've never heard that one before. Rusted. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I guess they just got the zombie toughness. Cause really now. Don't worry, I'll take care of this. Just let me hit this barrel here.
We'll go no further till we find the switch.
Skullamans. Oh no. I should have probably gotten Rook back. Or at least somebody else. I mean, I don't know. Rook's probably falling behind in usefulness right now. I hope the brightness. I turned up the brightness. I don't know if that's enough right now. You know, I should probably just kind of like run through here unless these guys start doing Psycho Crushers at me. Dark Souls. Anyway. I'm just gonna kind of keep walking around here. You know, one of the things I do have the lantern. Yes. Use that thing. That'll hopefully make it a little bit easier to see if it's still not good enough. I guess I mean, here's the thing. I can even crank up the brightness in post if absolutely necessary. Like, I kind of feel like that's, you know, they're gonna start bordering on looking weird. Curatives, please. Store that stamina. We eat bats now. That's what I'm doing in this game. Just chowing down on as many bats as possible. The ponds bear some kind of connection to this place. Wow, I wonder how I figured that one out. It's as if we were explicitly told that when we were coming in here. There's no like secret walls or anything in this game, is there? Just thinking about that. And now that that sounds even cooler than the dumb thing that I'm wearing right now. Like, now that I've opened up that sort of Pandora's box, it makes me wonder. All right, well, that was easy. What's going on? What is that? I can't tell. I think it might be a Cyclops, but I don't know if I want to do that considering the Fancy Dan 2 died. And I'm not going to go back and get him. Like, if he didn't want to die, he shouldn't have tried to fight everything possible. Take that as a lesson, kids. Don't fight everything in the video games. I don't know why you're all so bloodthirsty all the time. And it's just like, oh man, no, you don't understand. You need to kill everything that you come across. It's like, what? Why? Did you see what that got Fancy Dan 2? This is why he's the second one and not the first Fancy Dan. Damn it, I just spent like 3,000 golds on that. On getting one of those. That's how you play an RPG, right? And you just get like an instant upgrade as soon as you go into the next dungeon. Not that I knew that there was going to be a dungeon down here, to be fair. Anyway. Dragon Spit. All right. Poggers. Where to go is the question. I guess over here, right? If I'm killing... These bats go down in one hit, and they do give me stamina restoring items, so... Something to think about. At least for right now. Yeah, I know! How can I still hear you? How can I hear you complaining? I'm so far away, it doesn't make any sense. Anyway. That's some stuff there. Oh, God, yeah, the falling asleep thing. Great, now they've made me lose progress. My God, just, you need to listen to me. I'm still over here and whining a lot. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna go wander around until I find that then. Alright, let's check over here. Do a little bit of jumping around. That'll probably... Well, provided I don't fall off here, probably be... good. And with 17 of these, I think I'll have a little bit better time healing up. I guess I should just buy like hundreds of those things at this rate. Yeah, there we go. I just need to do a little bit of jumping puzzle, I think, was the intent here. Then it leads you to an area where a boulder will definitely be falling. What is happening? Yeah. Suddenly got like super stunned there. That was weird. Anywho. If only Fancy Dan 2 was alive to see this. Probably wouldn't really like it. Just a thought. Yep. All right. What is this missing? Okay, interesting. Not very useful, but interesting. Oh, is that what we're doing? Is that the gimmick now? Yeah, I already saw this happen like 20 different times.
Please, help me.
How can I still hear you? Anyway, no. I thought I got something. Maybe it's still in there. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, well, maybe that was just like, you know, hey, first try. I'm not going to complain. Well, in the meantime here, I am going to have one very angry skull man trying to attack me. One could say, why don't you just kill it? It's like, the combat in this game is just mash light attack for 10 minutes against a single enemy. I'm not doing that. Oh yeah, I should probably also see, like, what was that? Okay, how good is this? I can't really tell. And the way that this works is, like, weird. Okay, no, I can't actually wear it anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. All right. Well, that was something. Oh, here we go. This looks like it's a lot more important. This is a big old glowing thing inside. Do I have anything to I do not have anything to restore stamina. Note to self, also buy like 100 mushrooms too. Note to self, turn off pawn chatter. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, report back to Barnaby. Got it. I found it. You got a bad case of the tentacles down in your basement. And the mystic basement that you have down here. Yep, nope, no. Gotta get an exterminator in here. He'll know what to do, I assume. Like, this sort of thing is not even a it's not like it's probably a pretty standard sort of way that it's something to deal with when it comes to, okay? When it comes to doing this here, right? Now, what did that reopen and did I want to do that? I don't think I wanted to do that. At least I'm getting a save here, so I'll be able to come back to this point if necessary. Okay, I guess that's just the easy way to open and close stuff, because I'm pretty sure that I want to have these open right now. Oh great, it's casting spells. Watch out. You know, just please. No, that ain't happening. Okay. Especially with the amount of these things down here. Hold up, I need to stop because otherwise I'm going to start panting on the ground here. Oh yeah, there's also this thing here too. Which, maybe I'll come back and fight later. But again, it takes... Okay, I actually got it this time, I'm pretty sure. Instead of going forward, what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go back down through the way that I came in, which was not clear. And I can only hope that I have the lever in the right position right now, because otherwise this is going to be... I'm going to have to do this a third time then. Which is pretty great. Of course, I'm sure that... I just got the feeling right now, this is going to be one of those series that people complain about me not playing it correctly. Which, in my defense, if they didn't want me to play the game like this, they wouldn't have let me play the game like this. So, you know, think about that. Alright, oh, make sure you got the stamina. I'm going to need it for running past these things. Yep, and it did not work. Actually, maybe I could have waited for them to try and... I mean, I could have waited for them to try and, sure. Bring me up top, which would have been pretty useful, but that's not... Somehow I got my doubts about that happening. And I gotta make sure that I'm not running here, because one of the things I've found out is that if you're running when you jump, you do a cool dodge roll, which will send you right off the side of these things. Which is, of course, my favorite thing ever. Hey, there used to be a second mage there. Because I died, did they get rid of it? That's kind of funny. All right. Yes. I know what happens when I pull a lever, as it turns out. Don't be running. Slowly but surely, I'll be able to get out of here. Fancy Dan 2, as far as I'm concerned, who's now proven himself the inferior Fancy Dan. What? Come on. Who's now proven himself the inferior Fancy Dan is going to remain dying over here. As you do. Well, as he's going to be continuing to do. Oh, hey. I've learned new techniques against the foe. Please, God, help me. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm dying. And I'm also more knowledgeable. Maybe I'll find him as I'm running back up here. That'd be kind of cool. He's going to just die immediately again, but whatever. As we're doing this cool escape segment, and by cool escape segment, I mean, I can't believe they forced me to do that lever thing again after doing it once. And that leads me up there, which, as we saw before, I couldn't really make my way through, but I can now. All right. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I can get him. Sort of. They're not making it easy, but I can get him. You know what? Forget about this. This skeleton mage is too annoying. I'm not even going to bother. This is not the time to be trying to rescue that guy so he can immediately die again, attempting to fight the skeleton mage, which will instantly kill him, of course, as you know. Look, the pawns don't have feelings. It's fine. They told me it's fine. And I shouldn't feel bad about this at all. All right, was it this area that I need to get into? I mean, obviously there is a lever there, but I do not know what that means in terms of levering. So instead, what I'm going to do is just run back out. I'm not going to mess... Like, the way that they decide to have levers work in this part of the game is very bizarre. Just give me a second here. I'm doing a lot of running. Need to have a... Oh. Okay, well, that was the presents. Hey, Bertrand. There's some problems that maybe you might want to tell everybody about. Everybody, like, right now.
A light in the furthest depths, you say? I see. In truth, even we pawns know precious little of the Everfall. I can say with utmost certainty, though, the light you speak of is newly come. We cannot know if this small aberration will give rise to great calamity hence. But the chance enough is called to take action.
Yeah, I know that. Yes, it is definitely. I mean, I don't know. Those tentacles down there might be a problem. Maybe. Probably not, though.
We shall redouble our efforts here and keep vigilant for further signs of change.
Yeah? Really? That's. Oh, we'll keep an eye on it. It's fine. That's okay. Well, I guess that's the next part of the major quest to be done. And see, Fancy Dan's fine. There he is. Hey, we gonna talk about how you left me down there? No.